IKM Manning Volleyball picks up another huge road win last night, knocking off their second-ranked team in a row, knocking off Missouri Valley in 4 sets, 21-25, 25-17, 25-11, and 25-16. Anna Stengel had 15 digs and a couple of aces. Kaylee Rasmussen added 12 digs to go with it, 2 aces. Elsewhere in volleyball, East Sac sweeps a triangular at Storm Lake St. Mary's, beating Manson Northwest Webster 25-27, 25-15, 25-22, and 25-19. For the Raiders, Lily Rodman had 8 digs to go with an ace. It was Sarah Bontrager with 4 kills to go with 3 assists, 24 digs, and 3 aces. The Raiders would beat Storm Lake St. Mary's 25-18, 24-26, 25-16, and 25-19. It was Emerson Ludwig with 8 kills and 2 blocks. Caitlin Smith would finish up with 12 kills to go with 3 aces. Glen Ralston falls in another 5-setter last night, losing to Cam 26-28, 28-26, 18-25, 25-21, and 15-5. Allison Snyder with 6 kills and 22 digs. McKenna Wiederin added 8 kills and 8 digs. It was Audubon falling to number 7-ranked Riverside 25-11, 25-9, and 25-13. Anna Larson with 15 assists. Harlow Miller 11 kills, 8 digs, and 2 aces. South Central Calhoun falls in a triangular last night, losing to Emmetsburg by a final of 25-9, 25-5, and 25-22. For the Titans in that matchup, Blair Schleichman had 4 kills and 3 digs. Sadie Wheelock added 5 kills and 2 blocks. The Titans would fall to Esben Mallard in 3 sets. No game scores reported last night. Olivia Weiss had 5 kills and 7 digs. Sydney Stewart finished up with 13 assists to go with 12 digs. It was Coon Rapids Bayard downing Arweva last night, winning that one in 3, 25-11, 25-9, and 25-13. For the Crusaders, it was Malia Clayberg with 24 kills and 17 digs, and Hart would finish up with 16 digs on the night. For Arweva, Mara Obrick had 3 kills and 3 digs. It was Addison Beerle finishing up with 7 assists and a block. Class 2A has had one name set at the top to start the year, and that is the Kemper Knights. They find themselves at 3-0 ahead of district play, which will open this week against OABCIG, comes to town at 2-1 and right behind the Knights. With it being Kemper's homecoming, head coach Ryan Steinkamp says the Knights just need to remain focused.
Yeah, I mean, the Kemper homecoming is special, too. You know, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of people back, a lot of events and celebrations and stuff like that, too. You know, it's fantastic. And it's really great for the kids to enjoy. So to remind them, like, hey, there's a football game on Friday night, though. That's kind of the main attraction. And, you know, so make sure that we're staying focused there.
A big district game to open up district play, with Bo looking to be the team to come out of Class 2A District 2. Pre-game coverage tonight with Tom Hawkamp and Mason Nealon. We'll get underway at about 6:20 tonight, 6:25 with the kickoff at 7 o'clock. Carroll Tigers found success in the run game in Week 3. This run game was a main source of offense in a 34-33 win over Humboldt. Carroll now takes on a similar-sized program in Lewis Central. Head coach Craig Rowetter says the Tigers' rushing attack starts up front.
You know, our ground game was the difference, and it starts with the guys up front. There's no question about it. Our offensive line just kind of took control.
The Tigers will face the Titans as their final non-district opponent. This gives them a chance to clean everything up with district play just around the corner. We'll have Nick Brinks on the broadcast there. That'll be on Kick 106.7. Pre-game coverage going to be beginning at about 6:20 with the kickoff at 7 o'clock. East Sac sits at 1-2 after non-district play. They now travel to Manson Northwest Webster to face the Cougars to open up district play. Manson also sits at 1-2 and are reigning district champions from a year ago. Last week, it was the Cougars defense that pitched in a shutout win. Head coach Eric McCullough gives his look on what his defense may bring.
They bounce between like a 4-4 and a 3-4, too high look. So we just got to have our kids ready for those type of schemes.
Week 1 of district play is huge for both teams who look to get to 500 and start out on the right foot with postseason dreams hanging in the air. Arweva hosting Xyro Kimballton in a key early district matchup for both teams. The Rockets are 1-1 in district play, while the Spartans are 0-1, and both teams need to get a win to limit the pressure on making the postseason. The Spartans fell to Coon Rapids Bayard last week but scored 62 points, and Rockets head coach Austin Stokes says their offense is really good.
Is they got an elite quarterback in the Brabham kid. He's a great runner. The Olson kid at the tailback, and then the Kilworth kid at tight end. You know, we got to break down and be able to tackle.
He says the defense has done a great job of gang tackling, but they've missed too many tackles this season that are one-on-one. Elsewhere tonight in local football, it'll be South Central Calhoun at South Hamilton, East Sac again at Manson Northwest Webster, ICAM Manning going to Woodbury Central, Audubon traveling to Cam. I'll have the broadcast with Randy Speece on 93.7 KKRL. Pregame about 6:20 with the kickoff at 7 o'clock. Glidden Ralston's at Boyer Valley, Coon Rapids Baird as well at Griswold. New Way Auto Group scoreboard show from 10 to midnight on KCIM and Kick tonight with Casey Miners, Jim Molitor, and Todd Danner. That's sports here on the CB Sports Network. I'm Jeff Blankman reporting.